What? So this your favorite nephew cousin, right? Back with a Sunday school message. Yesterday, I was giving y'all that message and was saying it was hitting. And I was letting y'all know that through that circumstance, it just might hit for y'all if y'all was in that circumstance. But today we gonna jump into it. Yeah, we gonna jump into it with this Sunday school message and tell you that I'm sorry. I wanted to tell y'all that let's just say believing is half the battle. Let's just start there. I do got the water. I don't have the gas right now. Really kind of just woke up. And it's like I usually kind of chill out with y'all with it, but I'm talking about I just woke up. But anyway, hold on. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm telling y'all this. Believing is only half the battle. And the reason I say that is because you have to do so many other things besides believe and after you believe, right? And I want to talk about that is because a lot of times you still have to believe when you feel like you've given up, feel like you've given your all, feel like there's no more left. You still have to do more than believe. You still have to understand that it's gonna keep rolling. It's gonna keep rolling. Success shouldn't be like your only appetite. Yeah, I'll be telling y'all to have a repetitious appetite for success, but always remember, it's always gonna be a then what. Then what? Then what? Then what? Then after that? Then after that? I would say the real reason. Okay, she's the real reason why a lot of people chase the success is because honestly they be trying to fill that void, feel something. They be trying to feel, right in a sense of wrong, if that makes sense. But it's it's more to it than just believing, because a lot of people will tell you this. Oh, if you believe God, if you believe, you just gotta believe. You just gotta believe. You just gotta believe. But it's still more to it because what they forget to tell you or be trying to die down to tell you is faith without the works is dead. And what's faith? Somewhat form of believing. We can go ahead and all agree on that. So yeah, you have to move. You have to understand what's really going on, the efforts that it takes, and then you can't let all that you've done complete you because you'll still be empty once you get all those things. That's real now. I'm telling you, you can have dream. You done dreamed it up. I think I was talking about this last week or the week before last. You done dreamed up everything. Ooh, you done accomplished everything. You probably still feel empty, or you just feel like still something is missing, or you become bored. That's what the rich and wealthy do. They become bored because they done did everything. But in reality, did you seek peace? Did you seek? Yeah, did you seek peace? Did you seek real happiness? Yeah, you got all this money and you probably can't spend it. Okay, it's probably not about the money more than likely. It's probably about the relationships you have with everybody around you. It's probably understanding that, hey, you don't have to be perfect. Hey, it's okay to be vulnerable. You still have your frailties. You still have your flaws. You still have your insecurities. Yeah, that's what I be telling y'all. I was telling y'all I can't remember what day it was. I was like, believe it or not, rich people still have problems. They probably have the most. Like they just probably really good at hiding them. All right, real deal. Like seriously, and it's one of those things where it's more than believing. It's more than achieving. It's more than just knocking goals off your list. It's more than that. It's more than that because it's gonna come a time where you really can't. Let's just say I was seeing something. I forgot who said that. But yeah, you'll be chasing that success, and then you'll just be chasing that ghost. I'm talking about real deal chasing that ghost, and it's just like it comes to a point where you probably can do all the achieving in the world, and you still just be feeling like I'm telling you, it's gonna feel like something is missing, or you gotta do this, or it's never going in. Then you gotta. That's probably gonna stress you out. The fact that you did everything, you still not whole, right? But it's all about you understanding the fact that, hey, all of this shit. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. See, I'm sorry. See, I got into the message. I apologize. That was my one. All this stuff doesn't make me. The achievements, as well as accolades, the big house, the personality, the whatever I have shouldn't make me, but instead I should already know that, hey, these things came with a price. These things did have some type of hold in my life, but it doesn't make me the man I am today. Because without those things, I should still be able to be a man and still be what? Human. Still be the person that was like, hey, I had all this, and if I lose it today, I'll still be me, and I still won't feel like I'm a loser. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll have that mentality like, hey, these things don't complete me. And I know a lot of people don't. I feel like people, like I say, be on that ghost. They be chasing that ghost of success, that lifestyle that they've seen on the internet, that they've seen, the people that they look up to have. Yeah, they look cool. Yeah, those things are cool to have on camera, but you don't know what they go through. Those other, I want to say, 14 and 15 hours when they off camera, right? And you shouldn't really want to know what they do, because 9 times out of 10, you don't know these people for real, and they don't know you, and they not gonna feel like you owe them something, because they already got your time, attention, and money. So, like I say, it just be more to life than just believing and achieving. I think that's really what it is. Mhm. Yeah, you can have all these degrees. Yeah, you can. I'm telling you, have it all, and then feel like you still short for something. You know why? Because it's about the experiences you have, the people you impact, the people that are, let's just say, impact you or inspire you to do more. You may be looking at a person that's rich and famous, and like, man, I wish they had it. I wish I had this. I wish I had this. Whole time, you don't know. They looking up to you too. If you're out there, and you wouldn't understand it, because it's like you're not living the life that they live. You could be, I'm saying, you could be looking up to people that has money, cars, and clothes, all this other stuff, and then they probably can't have kids, and then you probably have three, or they probably can't put on muscle like you can. They only can, no matter what they do, they only can be 128 pounds by the grace of God. Right? You probably used to be 240, and you cut down to 180, right? And they like, man, I wish I could get those 40 pounds, right? Or 60 pounds, or whatever number I said, right? Right? It's just like you just don't know. It's more than, I think it's just more than life than what people look at it. I want to say it's more to life than just believing and achieving, because at some point you're not going to feel whole. I think that's the title. And it's sad how life works, but it's like one of those things you have to remember that everybody's vulnerable to something. Everybody has a weakness, and not all weaknesses are bad. It's just one of those things to let you know, hey, I'm human. I still heal, I still bleed. I'm not perfect, right? But I know that's a lot to unpack, like that furniture back there. But this been your favorite nephew cousin. It's just 10 minutes of that Sunday school, because I want y'all to really think on that. It's more than believing and achieving. It's more than, like I say, living a lavish lifestyle. It's more than asking God for Montclair, asking God for Ferragamo, Gucci, Prada, $1 million homes, properties, value, all that. I'm telling you, it's more than that, because you can have all those things and not have peace. You can have all those things and not have no dignity. You can have all those things and still fall short. And then, matter of fact, you can have all those things and then die. Like, you can't take it with you. It's crazy. Like, and then cause I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave it alone, cause I think that's what some people see that early in life and be like, "What's the point of trying?" I can understand what they. I'm talking about. I won't even say a little bit. It's like I can see why they ask that question, and I can see their side of the equation. It's like, what's the point of even trying? And I tell you this: to find actually real fulfillment, understand what you're in it for, and understand that, hey, God is real, and the things that you do in a time, in this time and space that you have an opportunity, it's up to you to make it happen. It's up to you to have all that at your will and still be able to turn it down, right? It's up to you to enjoy these things. It's up to you to, and like I say, people be like, "Damn, what's the point of trying if I can't take it with me?" Nobody really has the answer, but in reality, it's just those things shouldn't make you still gonna have to find peace outside of those things, because they're what? They're just things. That's why I tell you it's about the experiences and the time you spend with people, the time you change people's lives, the things you benefit from that wasn't just about you, but instead impacted people and changed the whole world. Right? Um, you were a blessing to people right here, not because you did it for the internet, because you know what? Hey, if I'm a blessing, I'd rather be a blessing to somebody else that can be a blessing to 18 other people, right? And it's like not doing it, like I said, not doing it for the shock value and, hey, I did this, but it's one of those things, knowing that knowing to see the, how do I say it? Not even knowing to see the bigger picture, but one of those things where the more you try to figure it out, the more that it'll probably be something you can't figure out. And I think that's the beauty of life. And it probably doesn't make sense to people, but think about those people that have everything, or you probably look up to, that's around you, and then you'll probably be like, man, I wish I would. I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, they gonna look at you and be like, man, me, I be looking up to you. So it's one of those things. Like I say, I feel like it's just really about the relationships and the way we impact people, that we can just change the world. I think that's really the biggest part of it. But like I say, it's more than believing in achievement. I'm just, yeah, it's more than believing in achieving. And I think I'm just really kind of, I want to do a part two to this, but it's interesting, man. But it's your favorite nephew cousin. I ain't gonna hold you much longer, because I know I was, some people always, getting through to, and then some people's like, nigga, I'm still finna try to, and it's like, I feel that you should, but remember, you can't take it with you, and it's a life outside of that, and you still have to find some sort of peace. Now, if that's your peace and that completes you, I'm not gonna tell you to stop, because hey, just make sure you change the lives of others around you in a positive way, right? At least somebody, right? At least be a blessing to somebody, right? So it can make the life worthwhile. But it's your favorite nephew cousin, man. We out.